Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Double Trouble. Last episode, we got a double win, and guess what? We're at 17-28. 28 wins, 12 losses. We're slowly getting up the ladder, and I'm like, oh my god, this is happening. Feels good. It feels good. So my opponent is going to be bringing a rain team. This is an awesome team. We've got Politoed, Ludicolo, Zapdos, Mawile, Hydreigon, and Garchomp. So you know he's got that fairy weakness, which is somewhat mitigated by Mawile. But you know what? I got a good idea. Do I? I think I do. Do I? Maybe. The only real thing that my team is pretty much countered hard from, like, Ludicolo. Ludicolo can run train on my team. However, I'm thinking yeah, Cresselia and Blastoise are going to be a good matchup. Now, yeah, I think that will be a good matchup. Now, we need something for the Ludicolo, so I'm going to say Gourgeist. Gourgeist is going to be pretty useful. We're going to need something for Garchomp. I don't really have anything for Garchomp. That's the problem. I'm going to bring, I think, Aromatisse, because Rhydon and Heatran are going to be kind of a little useless against this team. So I'm going to hit confirm, because Rhydon gets hit way too hard. Hello. Gets hit way too hard by Ludicolo and Politoed. And while it does take the Thunderbolts from Zapdos, it's not the greatest matchup for me. So we're going to try really hard, but Ludicolo and Hydreigon. Okay, so you're going to fake out. Who are you going to fake out? Are you going to fake out the Blastoise, or are you going to fake out the Cresselia? I think my best bet actually is to switch out my Cresselia, go into Aromatisse, and Mega Evolve and Protect. Oh, gotta choose. I think that's actually my best bet, because while I like having Cresselia, and while I love using Cresselia for Trick Room, I gotta just be real with myself and know that Aromatisse is pretty much a perfect Hydreigon counter. Hydreigon can't do anything to Aromatisse, especially my Aromatisse. Flamethrower, anything else? So yeah. So you're gonna fake out. I figured it'd be the Cresselia. I figured, and then you double attack it. That was sort of my guess, but I figured I could take it with my Aromatisse. So now I can take an attack from Ludicolo. I think it's not Choice Specs because it went for fake out, obviously. So I'm gonna Aura Sphere the Hydreigon and go for Trick Room with my Aromatisse. So you're gonna double attack my Blastoise. I probably should have thought of that. I actually completely should have thought of that. That was really stupid on my part to not think of that. Yeah, that was really stupid not to think of that. The question is, what do I bring in now? Oh god. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna bring in Gourgeist. There's a method to my madness, though. I'm gonna double attack the Hydreigon. No. Okay, oh yeah, you are Choice Specs, so you're locked into that, which would kill me. I'm going to Moonblast, and I'm going to... Ludicolo has Fake Out, Hydro Pump, Giga Drain, and Ice Beam, so you're just going to double attack me again, so there's really no point in doing that. Yeah, I'm just not playing very good right now. It's fair enough, things happen. Things like that do happen. So what my best bet might be here is... What could I do here? Ludicolo, I honestly have nothing for Ludicolo for. I have literally nothing for Ludicolo. I'm going to be quite frank right now. I have absolutely, positively nothing for Ludicolo. And you are going to go for Ice Beam. So here's my best option. I'm gonna Moonblast the Ludicolo. Hopefully I can get a special attack drop. Now that's risking it. And I'm gonna try and burn this Mawile. Now, I think I'm slower than it. So what I'm hoping is that I will outspeed it in this Trick Room and get that burn off. Moonblast isn't going to do a lot to this Ludicolo. It didn't do a lot to the Mawile. It's not going to do a lot to Ludicolo. But I do get that special attack drop. Hallelujah. And I am faster, so I do get that burn off. So I'm very, very, very happy with this. Now, I think the Iron Head will still... Wow, it won't kill me. Awesome. So you're going to Ice Beam, which means you're probably not going to KO my Gourgeist. Yeah, you're not going to come close to that. So the next thing I can do is this Mawile's probably going to go for Sucker Punch. I'm still going to go for Moonblast on the Ludicolo, and I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Ludicolo, and that's my best guess. That's my best bet. The Mawile's probably going to take out my Aromatisse this turn, but at least I'm going to get some residual damage off onto this onto this Ludicolo. I know it's special, Burn's not going to do a lot, but the Iron Head's going to go off. That will kill me. I was hoping for that. So I can switch into my Cresselia. And you're going to go for Ice Beam. Now, you know, one of the things I probably should have done, to be quite honest with you, is Heal Pulse my Gourgeist. That would have been a little bit smarter, and, you know, hindsight is 20/20, of course. But I think that would have been a little bit smarter to do. But I like the burn on the Ludicolo, and I like having Cresselia out here. So what do we do? Gourgeist is really just here for that. I'm just going to Psyshock the Ludicolo, and I am going to protect. I have nothing for Hydreigon, so that's game right there. But maybe I can not get 4-0'd. Let's hope. Let's hope I don't get 4-0'd here. Cresselia can take a Dark Pulse, so I'm not too concerned about that. Psyshock might actually kill it. No, it's not. And you weren't even attacking me, but the burn should kill it. The burn should kill it, right? The burn should kill it. Am I right? Am I right in assuming that? The burn, yes. Okay, good. So it's not a 4-0, and that's all I care about now. I mean, that's not all I care about, but I really do have a huge issue with rain teams, and I'm not entirely sure how to go about beating that. One thing that I believe it was Hydro VGC suggested, he suggested I run Amoonguss, and you guys know I ran Amoongus's before, and I was I wasn't too happy with their damage output, to be quite honest with you. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world. So you're gonna go for Ice Beam. Oh, Trick Room ran out. I didn't see that, to be quite honest with you. I really didn't. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I do feel like it does have its merits. And considering that my team is just obliterated by rain teams, I should probably look into doing that over Gourgeist. I mean, my personal theory about Trick Room teams is you need to have 2 Trick Room setters. And between Cresselia and Aromatisse, I got it covered pretty well. Cresselia is weak to Dark, so Aromatisse handles that. Cresselia doesn't really take any of Aromatisse's weaknesses, but it's bulky enough that it doesn't really matter. So I don't know why he switched out, because I was going to die anyway. But yeah, so I'll consider Amoonguss. Amoonguss would be good. It does have redirectional support with its Rage Powder, so it does have some good points. The only thing that was really turning me off from that is because, you know, late game, there was nothing I can do. You know, Giga Drain did absolutely no damage to everything, even if it was weak. But you know what? I'll look into it. I'll give it another consideration, and I might switch out Gourgeist. I only need 2 Trick Room setters because it is, you know, 4v4. So I don't worry too much about, you know, missing some Trick Room setters. And honestly, I don't use Gourgeist that much. It's usually Cresselia, Blastoise, Heatran, and then either Aromatisse or Rhydon. And I do think that, what's its face? Amoonguss would provide some good power, sleep support, sleep immunity. I only have 1 sleep immunity right now. Oh no, I have Gourgeist, what am I saying? But yeah, I'll test around with it on Showdown and come back to you guys with what I got. But yes, so searching for a trainer. I don't know why it's taking so long. It shouldn't be taking this long. Just want to know how you guys are doing. I am preparing for Worlds right now. We got a pretty good team going on. And I'm pretty happy with it. There's some parts about it that I'm not entirely sure about because it's sort of gimmicky, but it kind of works in the long run, so I'll stick with it for now. It hasn't done me wrong yet, so. And you'll find out about that probably after the last chance qualifiers. I know a lot of you guys support me and say that maybe next year I'm top of the world material, and I really do appreciate that, but I don't think I'll get very far in this last chance qualifier. Maybe a few rounds in, but not. I've never really experienced best 2 out of 3 except for the few things on my channel, and that's about it. So I'm not really good at best 2 out of 3 yet. I still have to get the dynamics for it down and stuff like that. So this will be a good test because the whole tournament is best 2 out of 3. But let's get to my opponent because I'm sure he's waiting for us to choose. He's got Talonflame, Aegislash, Kangaskhan, Rotom Wash, Hydreigon, and Amogus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super effective by Blastoise, so that's what I'm going for. I'm going to bring Cresselia, I'm going to bring Heatran, and I am going to bring Aromatisse. I like that combo. I like it. I'm not second guessing myself. That's what my combo wanted to go for. That's what we're going for. Heatran gets the Rotom Wash, and while Gourgeist is there, I'm a little too worried about, the Rotom Wash is the one thing that my team can't really handle well. As you saw with the Rain team, I can't handle water types very well. So that's something that I need to really heavily consider. I might get rid of Heatran, although I really like Heatran because it's like basically a perfect stop to Charizard. So you're going to start off with these 2 things. That's not very good for me. But I'm actually kind of okay with that. I'm going to Mega Evolve, I'm going to Aura Sphere the Rotom, and I'm going to go for Trick Room. That should be a... No! Oh, why'd I do that? I just realized Aegislash is slower than me. Oh. Sometimes I don't use Trick Room when I should. And then other times I use Trick Room when I don't use Trick Room when I should. So he goes for Wide Guard, Water Spout. You're thinking Water Spout. Okay, interesting. I was definitely not going to go for Water Spout, especially against a Rotom. But I'm actually really glad you didn't go for what I thought you would go for, so that's good for me. Now, you're probably going to be Citrus, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Protect, and I'm going to try and break that Citrus Berry with my Psyshock. And that should do some good damage. We'll see how much damage it does, and it'll kind of tell us what this Rotom is running. You're going to go for Shadow Ball. I kind of figured you would. I'm speaking ahead of turns. You do go for Shadow Ball, but against Blastoise, interestingly enough. Probably expecting a switch. So you are Citrus, so I'm glad I didn't attack you. Will-O-Wisp, interesting choice, but I wouldn't say I really agree with it. Now I could lose my Blastoise, which I don't really want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into my Aromatisse here, and I'm going to Psyshock the Rotom again. I don't want to lose my Blastoise just yet because, as I said, there's a lot of things, and he most certainly has that Kangaskhan in the back. I am not even considering anything else. He definitely has that Kangaskhan in the back. Usually when they start off with this, they see that coming, but he's probably going to switch into his Hydreigon here. Yeah, I should have predicted that. That was a little obvious. But I'm hoping you go for Blastoise. Yeah, you did go for Blastoise, so I'm not going to take that very well. And, of course, my special defense drops. That's rather annoying. I'm just going to Helping Hand boost my Aromatisse here, and I'm going to go for Moonblast. It's not normally a KO, I don't think. But actually, Yeah, I'm just gonna go for that. That's my best bet. No, 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 not Psy Shock. Yeah, I'm gonna Helping Hand the Aromatisse, because if he wants to protect, that's gonna... Oh my god, I am not playing well today. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am really not playing well today. He's gonna... he's gonna withdraw. So you know what? The Helping Hand boost might actually be pretty useful. Kangaskhan. It might be pretty useful, to be quite honest with you. It's gonna do some good damage. I just wanted to make sure I KO'd the Hydreigon. And if this Aegislash doesn't go for Flash Cannon, I should survive another turn, and I can bring in my Heatran. So that does good damage. I like that damage. You're gonna Shadow Ball. Hopefully Trick Room goes out this turn. Wow, I survived that pretty well. This is an interesting Aegislash. Are you Specs? Because you're doing a lot of damage, like more than usual. I'm thinking. Actually, I'm still thinking. Fake out, obvious. I'm gonna Moonblast the Kangaskhan, and I'm gonna Helping Hand the Aromatisse. I think that might be my best play, because Kangaskhan's probably gonna try and fake out Cresselia, and I think Helping Hand... Ooh, I'm like messing up my hair there. And I think Helping Hand has more priority. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure he's more concerned. He can take out the Aromatisse in one hit, and I can't do anything to that. So it is. If he did go for that, it should be. Cresselia. Yes. Wow, I survived that. Cool. Well, I almost survived that. I would have died anyway to burn, but I will get my Moonblast off. I will kill this Kangaskhan, so that I'm actually really stoked about. And then Trick Room should go up, and he had Rotom, and he had Hydreigon in the back. So I don't really have the best way to beat these two. I have Blastoise and I have Heatran, but this thing over here, the Aegislash, is now slower than me. So in comes Hydreigon. I don't really have a good answer for Hydreigon, but I think what I'm going to do here is go for Heat Wave and Aura Sphere towards the Hydreigon, and I think that should do good damage. Heat Wave and Aura Sphere. Let's hope. Aura Sphere might one-hit KO the Hydreigon, and if he switches into Rotom Wash, that could do some good damage. Trying to figure out what my opponent might do. He's going for Wide Guard. I forgot you had Wide Guard. That's fine. That's not too bad. You're gonna Dark Pulse. Please tell me. No, it's gonna be the Blastoise. I'm not surviving that. Nope. Alrighty then. I'm going to Earth Power the Aegislash because I have nothing if it keeps Wide Guarding, and I think I lost that. Yeah, you're gonna keep Wide Guarding, so I'm glad I went for the Earth Power. You're not Choice Spec, so I'm kind of curious as to what you are. I can survive this, I think. Yeah, I can. But I flinch, so that's fine. I'm going to change up this team. I'm going to throw on an Amoonguss, and we're going to see how well that does for next episode. I don't really have another team to go to, so I thought this team would do a little bit better than that. But I honestly am playing a little bit poorly today. Don't know exactly what it is, but I am playing a little poorly. But maybe we'll come out of that for next episode. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next video. Peace.